Good morning, room 5. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Well, as you can see, I'm sitting in our classroom right now, and I'm missing you guys. It's so quiet in here without you, and I'm miss seeing your smiling faces and hearing your joyful sounds. And anyway, I hope everyone is having a good week. I hope you have some fun things in store for St. Patrick's Day today, even if it's just something as little as eating some green cookies or green eggs or something fun like that. So let's start our morning together as we normally do. Of course, Mrs. Fraizer will be in charge of calendar today. So today is Tuesday, March 17th, which of course is St. Patrick's Day. Yesterday was Monday, tomorrow will be Wednesday, and the weather today is sunny, which I am so happy about. That rain was so gloomy yesterday. It is our 122nd day of school, and I have used $1, 2 dimes, and 2 pennies to make up 122, which is $1 decimal point 22, as you guys know already. All right, so let's talk about our day today. I didn't get to see you yesterday, so hopefully on your bell work you did Monday, and today you will do Tuesday on your language and your math, like we normally do. And hopefully your family members can go through that with you at home, check through it, make sure that you've corrected any errors that you might have missed on the sentences or math. Next, for your reading, you should have done yesterday, day 1, beach cleanup day, and today you'll be working on Time for a Puppy. We are focusing on the author's purpose this week. So as you're reading, you're going to be looking for things the author wants you to know, why they wrote the passage. You'll fill out the questions. I'm sure you're going to read it 3 times. Then you'll fill out the questions. And then you are going to tell your family member who's ever home with you what you know about taking care of a puppy. All right, next on our list is, Bible. In Bible, I want you to read Exodus chapter 12 one more time. We're going to be reviewing the Passover this week, the 10th plague. And in your workbook, after you have done the review reading in the Bible, I want you to do page 93. And this is just talking more this week about how Jesus is our Passover lamb and how we're going to be comparing him with the blemish-free lamb that the Israelites used in the time of the Passover plague. So I want you just to do that one page today. You will have to look up 1 Corinthians 5:7 for that to answer the questions at the bottom. Maybe your moms or dads can give you a star on your workbook page when you finish that. Additionally, in Bible, I want you to do the next 2 verses on your Bible search. So yesterday you should have done Psalms and Habakkuk. And today you will do James and Lamentations. Okay, so let's try to keep up on that so we don't get overwhelmed. And finally, for Bible, I would like you to write your Bible verse, which is on the emailed newsletter I sent for your family members. Okay, so let's work on our best writing and color our page nicely and write our Bible verse, which is Isaiah 40, verse 11, part A. It's a great verse for this time of kind of change and some flexibility that we're needing to have in our school and in our world. Okay, after Bible, we are going to move into our word of the day. Today's word is errand. And if we clapped out errand, where do you think our syllable break would go? Well, because you guys are so smart and you know that we can never have two syllables that stick together when we're talking about syllables. We are going to put that break right in between the R's. And the definition, an errand is a short trip to deliver or pick up something. And I'm sure a lot of you go with your family members to run errands. I remember when my boys were young, it was not their favorite thing to do at all, run errands with their mom, but it's just part of life, boys and girls. So here's your example sentence. I went with my mom on her errands to the store, the library, and the gas station. What do you think that part of speech is in that sentence? I went with my mom on her errands to the store, the library, and the gas station. Well, if you guessed noun, you are correct. It is, sorry about that. It is a noun. It is a thing that we do. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Which of the following are errands? Returning a book to the classroom next door. That could be an important errand. Having a picnic in the park. That's for fun. Getting new tires on the car. Yep, that's an errand. It's an important thing you have to do sometimes. Buying groceries at the grocery store. Yep, that's an important errand. Something that you're going to go and pick up things at the grocery store. So that would be an errand. Spending a relaxing day at the swimming pool. No, not an errand. Not an errand. All right. Think about what the last errand you went on with someone. And do you like going on errands? Yes? No? Maybe you could talk about that with your family members. All right, so that is our word for today. You can write that in your word of the day book that you have with you. Additionally, I want you to look at the verb packet that I sent home. We're going to do the first page of the verb packet. Sorry about that. So we are looking at action verbs today. This should be review for us. Remember, an action verb is anything that you can do. If you remember our verb song that we sang, this will be helpful. That will be helpful with this first page. Here are some examples. The kitten eats her food. What does the kitten do? The kitten eats. Eats is the action verb. So you will answer the questions as you go down here. And then the bottom three are, you are drawing a picture of different actions that you might do, that you've seen people do. And then you're going to write the action verb below each picture that you draw. Okay, so that's all you'll do in that packet for today, just this very first page. All right, math. Today I'm going to dictate for you, well, let me first start with Rocket Math. You can still practice Rocket Math at home if you have some flashcards. You can set a timer for 1 minute and see how many flashcards you can get through. And that's a good way to keep up that Rocket Math skill, knowing your math facts. Quick. Okay? So hopefully you have some flashcards at home. If you don't, if there's any way you can maybe get to the Dollar Tree or 99-cent store or something like that. I know it's a little crazy out there right now. Pick up some flashcards. That might be good for you to have at home. All right, so let me dictate to you the numbers of the problems that were on your math page 296 from yesterday. Number 7. Here is your math problem. 35 plus 14 equals number 8. 58 plus 26 equals number 9. 64 plus 27 equals Number 10, 27 plus 3 equals. Okay, so hopefully you got that. You'll have to rewind, Mrs. Fraizer, if you missed any of that or if I went too fast. I'm sorry. This is a whole new thing for me, so we're trying to get through it as best as we can. All right, and additionally in math for today, I want you to do pages 2. Oh, I think I told you the wrong pages on that other, my glasses. 235 and 236 were what I had you do yesterday. Today is 237, 238. Rounding two-digit numbers. Your family members can talk in depth with you about this, but a general rule when you are rounding is you're always looking at the ones place. And if this ones place has a 5 in it, you're always going to want to round the number up. If this ones place has a 4 or less, round the number down. Okay? All right, so in this case, if we had just the number 22, do you think we would round down to the number 20 or up to the number 30? If you said 20, you are correct. Oops. All right. Now, if the number was 27, that is greater than 5, we would round up to 30. Okay. So that's some practice for you on those 2 pages. Okay. Spelling. All of our spelling words this week have double consonants in them. You have the list of spelling words on the newsletter I emailed your parents. So I want you to do page 65 and 66. And I'm going to even have your family members give you a spelling test on Friday. So I really want you trying to study the words and lock them into your noggins so you do well. Okay? So that should be some good practice for you on those words. And don't forget to do your spelling sentences that I assigned yesterday. Continue on your Old Fisherman reading packet for today. And tomorrow I'm going to have you move on to the Until I Saw the Sea poem. Okay, but for today, just focus on the Old Fisherman story and the packet that goes along with it. And last but not least, if your family members will allow you to, you can continue to practice your keyboarding skills at home by sending Mrs. Fraizer an email, letting me know how you're doing, how things are going, and I would look forward to hearing from you guys. I hope you are staying healthy and happy, and it's really strange here without you. It's just not the same. But you guys are in my thoughts and my prayers, and if you need anything, if you have any questions, make sure that you're reaching out to me. All right, I'll look forward to hearing from you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.